Do you want to start rotating better and even make earnings this season? Well, you have found the right video. Because in this video, I will be watching a pro player win the solo cash cup finals and go over all the smart rotates he took and other good ways to rotate in Fortnite as well. I will also be talking about when he chose to get refreshes and when you should also look for refreshes as well. Also, I'd like to point out that the pro player I'll be watching in this video is Jagveer. I'll put his link to his socials in the description below so you can go check him out. Starting off the first clip from his win is his landing spot. He knows here that he will be able to find good mats and a grapple for better rotates in endgame. When you pick a drop spot, you want to make sure you can at least get 400 wood, 400 brick, and 250 metal. You want to develop a well-planned loot path for chest, floor loot, and slurp barrels to get off spawn kills if needed. Jagveer having a loot path can help him loot faster, which will then help him rotate out and get ahead of zones. Throughout the game, Jagveer prioritizes maintaining maximum wood and brick, anticipating he will encounter a player during his long rotates. You want to try staying capped wood and brick throughout the whole mid-game. Knowing that zones normally pull towards water, we will see that this zone does just that. And Jagveer knows this, so he will continue going to the southern part of the map to keep up with the zones. A good way to rotate is when island spawns. Once island spawns, you want to box up under the island on a rift so that you can easily glide into the next zone safely, and even get ahead on upcoming zones. Once Jagveer makes it to zone, it pulls far, and this is the first important rotate that he has to make. What he does here is perfect. He grapples ahead and boxes up on edge. One smart play that he did here was boxing up in wood. This saves his hards because wood is easier to farm up than brick or metal. The only downside to boxing in wood is that people can spray at you and phase through bullets easier since your wood is easier to break than hards. Jagveer has to rotate here, and he uses brick because he's on edge and he might get focused, but this rotate's not that hard. He just grapples once and reboxes. Once the next zone opens up, he notices that it pulls up in elevation. This is where the grapple is good, allowing Jagveer to get on an elevated layer, which is good for his next rotate. Since there will be multiple players rotating at the same time, Jagveer takes his time to go when everyone else does, which allows him to not be shot at. He makes a good rotation here and boxes up in hards. When you box up, you want to make sure to hold your walls, definitely in these player congested zones. When Jagveer was about to rotate, he got shot in the back and got down to only 20 HP. He got lucky here when no one shot at him on his rotate, but this was really good so that he could get ahead and pop his meds as needed. Since Jagveer was shot in the back multiple times on his rotate, he had to waste a bunch of mats. Since he wasted a bunch of mats, he notices that he has to go for a refresh since he only has 8 builds left. So whenever he rotates, he makes sure to look around and find any players who are also looking shambles. He does then just find a player in a cone and was able to spray them down and then get an easy kill off of it. This one kill alone got him over 1,000 builds, which is enough to tarp out to the end of the game. It's really good that Jagveer got a refresh here because he really needed the mats. If he was on 0 builds the rest of the whole game, he would have had to play low ground, which would have easily killed him. Since Jagveer is now set up for the game, all he needs to do is wait the zone out, but he realizes he'll need more mats to tarp until zone fully closes. Jagveer, knowing this, easily picks up a kill with the Frenzy Auto Shotgun. All Jagveer has to do now is play his build smart. A good way Jagveer plays his build smart is by only placing a floor and a ramp on top of him to save many builds on this rotate. This will save a ton of mats rotating this way, and it's super simple to do. Since Jagveer has 0 builds here, he utilizes the player under him to build and tarp more into zone for him. Once he realizes the player won't tarp anymore for him, he goes out into zone early. This could have been a mistake, but he plays the heal off very well. Jagveer having 9 medkits won't do much for him as you can only pop 6 until Storm Surge hits. Better heals to hold in this situation would have been floppers instead of the medkits, as you can out heal Storm Surge with the extra floppers. This heal off lasted a long time, but Jagveer was still able to get the win. The main reason Jagveer got this win was because of the smart rotates he made, his drop spot, and what materials and guns he got, and also the smart refreshes that he took for extra mats and resources. You too could also get earnings this season if you just think about your rotates in game and also consistently keep looking at your mats. You do not want to be the refresh for other people, you want to be the one to get refreshes on others. If this video helped you out, make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to start making more competitive type videos, and if you want me to make other content, just let me know down in the comments. Peace out.